So I want to answer what is leadership, what is masculine leadership in a relationship context, and what is Christian masculine leadership in a relationship context. So leadership, as I talk about in my book, is simple. And I've done research on about over 90 years of research that has been done in leadership. So leadership is the process of influencing the movement of a group toward a common goal or outcome. That is what, I won't go into all the details, but that is essentially the basis of leadership, what it is. And if you think about its different components, the process indicates that there is multiple steps. It's not just one thing you do at one time. It's not, okay, you do it one time and you're done. It's a process. It's multiple steps. And the part about influencing, and I have a whole chapter on here about influencing, which I learned, which was so good. I didn't even understand all the different dynamics about influencing, about how you can influence and what you need to do to influence somebody, and how that's different from manipulate.
I feel like that's the balance that he was talking about.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So, and I'm gonna get to that in a second. And so when you talk about, that's leadership. So you talk about masculine leadership in the context of relationships. The masculine, when you talk about a male and female roles, the masculine side is you are the one who is going to determine what that common goal is. And you are the one that is going to initiate the process of influencing. So the masculine side is determining the goal and then determining the process of influencing, because those are two different steps, processes that need to be done. Now, here's the thing. Yes, that's the masculine role, because in the Bible, it talks about what the man's role and purpose are. And I talk about that in my book, and so forth. And however, that masculine role is open to whoever seizes that role. It's not going to be given to the man because the man's the man. And what we have seen, and what a lot of people are complaining about, is that women are taking on that masculine role. And you hear that a lot in social media. Women have this masculine energy. That's because women have taken on the role of identifying what that end goal or that common goal is, or that outcome is going to be, and then taking the steps of influencing the family, their man, their husband, the children, their parents, whatever group is involved, in influencing that group to that common goal. And why men feel so like, why women can feel like I don't need a man, is because they're able to and capable of identifying that common goal and influencing people to move toward that direction.
Because they're doing it on their own, in their own households, without a man.
Exactly.
Without a husband.
Exactly.
It's a lot of single moms and just even women that are not mothers.
Yeah.
Have a common goal. Oh, I'm going to buy me a house. They got to have a house.
Right. And I talked about in the first part of the book, how in relationships you may have, and I talked about the difference between a group and an organization. A group is two or more people that agree that they're together. And then an organization is two or more people that agree that they are together and they have a common goal that they're working toward. And there are different roles assigned to each person to move toward that common goal. And when you have somebody in a relationship and they think that they are in a relationship that's structured like an organization, meaning that you and I are in a relationship and we have a common goal, and I'm going to do A and you do B, and we're going to reach that common goal. That is a organizationally structured relationship. And there's like symbiotic kind of synergy that happens with that when that happens. But if I'm in a relationship with you and I'm in a group, meaning I think we're together, but we don't have no common goals. We just in here together. But you think we're in here together and we have common goals, then you'd be like, oh, well, what about this? And what about that? Let's move toward this. Or what do you think about moving this? What do you think about going over here? What do you think about pursuing these things together? And he's like, I'm just chill. I'm just here for the vibe. I'm just here for the, I'm just cool. And so there's a lot of feeling that the men are not having and pursuing a common goal, or identifying a goal, or persuading the woman to go in that direction. It's the woman that has a goal for what they want to do in the future or their lives.
Do we have a goal?
Let's start
there.
Debatable. Some men have a goal of, I want to be with you tonight.
That's the goal sometimes.
Yeah.